Hi, this is Deidre McGrath at the MSU Horticulture Gardens, and today I'm going to show you how we propagate some of our fancy leaf begonias from leaf cuttings. This is kind of an old school technique, but it's still very effective. So here I'm using a very sharp, clean knife to cut through the major veins in the back of this begonia leaf. And the idea is that once you turn this over and press it into some soil, that those cuts will form roots and eventually small plantlets at any of the locations where you cut. And during that process, the original leaf will probably decay and kind of disappear as the babies form. So here you can see all the little cuts that I made. I probably went a little bit overboard with the cuts. And now I'm putting rooting hormone on the stem where I cut it, as well as on all those veins where I made the little score marks. And rooting hormone really isn't necessary, but it doesn't hurt anything either, so I'm gonna use it anyway. Next, I'm pressing the leaf into the soil, bottom side down, and then you really want to make sure there's really good contact with the soil. So I'm using some little pins just to kind of anchor it down, make sure it stays flat, and that's going to help it be in contact with the moist soil and start rooting. This technique is typically used for Rex and rhizomatous begonias, but I'm trying a little experiment and doing it on some cane type begonias as well. So I've got a mixture of Rex begonias, Begonia erythrophila, Begonia masoniana, a bunch of different types, and I'm just gonna see what happens after we put these in our propagation house. It's probably gonna take a couple months for them to start growing plantlets, and we'll check on them later and see how they're doing.